What's up, world? It's your boss, International Zoe. I'm back in the States for a little hot minute. Preparations to take my talents to the continent of Africa, or now known as Africa. Some say Kibulan. Shout out to KRS-One. So my preparation is for Tanzania, long overdue, right? Been promising this trip for quite some time. I'm waiting for my visa information to go through. I put in my application, my e-visa. I have a scheduled appointment to get a yellow fever vaccination. I had an appointment right before the pandemic, and they shut everything down because I was scheduled to go to Ghana. So of course the price for a vaccination went up $50 more, so now it's $301. $85 for the appointment and $220 for the shot. I know some brothers gave me some information to get the shot for cheap or for free in Brazil, and someone else gave me some information to get it pretty cheap, like $75 in Colombia. Just decided not to do it overseas just in case I had some type of reaction or something. So I decided, I'm gonna spend the money and get the shot here in the States. The yellow fever vaccination is not covered by any insurance, so you got to pay out of pocket. So I've been doing research on what to do there as far as tourist attractions. What are my options in lodging, hotels? Also been doing some research on maybe nightlife as well. And I reached out to a few content creators that are currently there or that might still be there when I arrive to collaborate with them. I'm looking forward to this trip. I once did a DNA research on myself and came back East African Bantu, but it wasn't African ancestry DNA. It was a different company. I forget the name, but I'm going to attempt to get the African ancestry done as well, and I want to compare the two. So Tanzania is in East Africa. I think it's the first or second largest country in East Africa. Reason for me picking that place is a big part of it is Zanzibar, and also there's been some other content creators who have been there, so there's some information that I have. I'm looking to share information and my experience, and I kind of consider this being, well, I would say this is my first time visiting Black Africa. And I know some people might say, oh, what do you mean by that? Okay. There are parts of Africa that are mostly countries in Africa. There are countries in Africa that are Arab, or mostly Arab. So, one being Egypt. And that is the only country in Africa I have thus far visited. So you saw the original people in certain areas, but for the most part, Egypt is run by Arabs. So this will be my first time going to Black Africa, and I'm looking forward to it. Now, I don't have any, how would you say, romanticities? Or I'm not romanticizing that, oh, it's supposed to be special for me, I'm going home and I'm gonna just love it. No, I'm a realist. It's yes, I'm African descent, and I know that's where my DNA comes from, mostly, because like I said, I did do a research already. But I'm going as a tourist. I'm going to see what it looks like, what it smells like, the culture, and so on and so forth. It's a very long flight, and if there's anybody out there that has people there, has information, or anything they would like to share positively in regards to Tanzania, Dar es Salaam, Zanzibar, please feel free. Yeah, so I have a few more videos to edit. It's hard to keep up with all the editing. I have some things from Europe that I still haven't edited, and as you know, I just came back from Colombia. I have a few things there that need editing. And one of the things I like the most about traveling is the learning, and doing and being a content creator or YouTuber. As this is more like a hobby, you know, this doesn't pay my bills. So I'm not full time, but I do a lot of traveling. You learn. I learned so much. You learn about traveling. You learn from your mistakes. Like, I make so many mistakes with my camera settings, that I like, okay, I won't do that again. Okay, that was the problem. I learned from interacting with people. You know, people rip you off sometimes. People educate you in good ways and bad ways. You know, like, you learn about yourself from being alone, from traveling alone. You push yourself by traveling, especially traveling alone. You push yourself to boundaries, push yourself through fear, you push yourself to explore, you push yourself to do something constructive each day. So that's just another thing I love about what I'm doing now and traveling. And you're learning, I'm consistently learning. And each trip, each exploration, each adventure, I've learned something, you know. So stay tuned. Your brother Zoe is going to the continent, as some like to call it. I'm a little bit afraid, but I'm also excited. So stay tuned. International Zoe. Love is love. Life is life. Loyalty is priceless. Peace.